Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your June 2022 sun sign reading. Thanks for stopping by today, spending some time here with me. If you like what you see, please click on that thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit, tell me about Virgo in June of 2022. Well, yeah, I don't want those. Okay. Under Spirit, we have family, friends, and guides. There we go. Under people, we have friends and colleagues. And under consciousness, we have victim mentality. All right, Virgo. Virgo, why? I feel like you've been victimized not only by friends and colleagues in your physical life, but also guides, the universe, angels, ancestors, whatever your spiritual beliefs are of who's around you. I feel like you feel like you're being punished for something. And that you're a victim and that you can't figure your way out of it. Like this is a punishment that you're deserving of. And I want to say, no, that's not true. There is some kind of knowledge out there that you're refusing to look at. And while your friends and family and colleagues are out celebrating and having a good time, this is intensifying, I think, your victim mentality. It's intensifying your idea that you deserve to be treated this way or left out or not to be a part of the group. You've done something that just seems unforgivable in your mind, or, you know, it's like your victim mentality of your own victimization. Has nothing to do with your spirit guides, with God, the universe, or your friends or family or people that are closest to you in the physical world. I want to say that you've been approached or people have asked you what's going on and you've kept them out. You feel bound to this idea or belief or circumstance, situation, whatever it is that you've got in your mind that makes you a victim and you can't free yourself. I want to say part of the problem is that you've had people that have tried to come to you and try to ask you and try to talk to you and help you bring you out of your shell, be open, and you won't. So in a way, they're not turning their back on you, but they are leaving you be. And there is a difference. These people that have been trying to help have done their best. They've asked about you. They've talked, or they've tried to get close to you, or they've tried to help you through something, or they've tried to get you to talk about something and you refuse to. So they are going on with their lives because there's nothing else that they can do. And while you're feeling like they're leaving you behind or they've turned their back, that's not what's really happening. And so as hard it is to hear, the month of June, you're going to have to really look at your victimization, your victim mentality, and really look at why things are the way they are and claim your responsibility for your part of this situation. I don't think that the people around you have done anything wrong, and they are just now in the background waiting for you to come out, because there's nothing else that they can do. They've tried. Even Spirit has tried. You're locked in some kind of mentality that no one has been able to penetrate, and you keep it that way. You want it that way. Well, June is time. There's a sand glass hourglass here. It's time. It's time to pick up the books of knowledge. It's time to look at the situation differently. It's time to read about or learn about what's really going on, and opening your mind, opening yourself to new information so that you can heal some of this victim mentality and realize that your victimization is really your own doing. All right. Let's find out some more. Tell me more about Virgo, please, in June, Spirit. So I hope that you hear this correctly. The people around you, the people that are closest to you in body or otherwise, want to help. They want to be there for you. They want to hear you. They want to help you. This is important to understand. It's not fake. They're not just doing it because they have to, or there's some other nefarious like agenda or reasoning that, you know, it's like you've turned your back on them and they're wise enough and compassionate enough to know that you're just going through something, and they're willing to wait and be patient and be there when you're ready to come out of your victimization, okay? You are loved, you are appreciated, you are wanted. Hear that and remember that and let it help you, okay? All right. Back to, let's find out some more about Virgo in June, please, Spirit. All right, we have under outer core fluidity. Okay. Under gravity, we have groundedness. Under volcanoes, we have power. And under magic, we have alchemy. Yes, so June, you can definitely change things, rearrange things, make something new out of this. It's almost like this victim mentality is a habit, has become a habit, and you can change that. So Spirit here, groundedness, gravity. It's time to ground yourself a little bit, not be in your head so much. There's power in getting in touch with the knowledge that is true versus what you keep playing in your head. What you're thinking and feeling, I don't want to say it's not true. It's just, it's not the way your outside world sees what's happening. Your outer core is beautiful and vulnerable. This person's naked, so that's kind of a vulnerability. It's all tied up in your emotions. There's water coming down out of this picture. I see it as like crying emotions, and this water is all around this person who's naked. So the vulnerability, there's something about vulnerability that makes you feel victimized. However, this thinking is not grounded, and it makes you feel powerless. If you can ground, if you can let people in and talk about stuff and give you different perspectives on what you're thinking and saying and feeling, this will help ground you and help you to make a more accurate assessment of the situation versus what's in your head round and round and round. And this gives you that power to make change because you have it within you. Alchemy here. You can turn steel into gold. You can turn this bad situation in your mind into something that is worthy and fulfilling and makes you feel whole again, makes you feel powerful instead of powerless, makes you feel like you can make changes, you have choices, you're not choiceless, you are not helpless, even though this is kind of where your consciousness lies. Being vulnerable, yes, that's part of the problem, and that is difficult, and you can't. Being vulnerable can be a strength, and maybe this is part of the lesson that Spirit is trying to help you out with. Being vulnerable is scary, but that doesn't mean it's a negative, and being vulnerable means being open and possibility of hurt and pain, but it also leaves you open for love and joy. And that's the purpose, and that's the point. No, you can't have one without the other. You can't have the dark without the light. You can't have the positive without the negative. You can't have masculine without feminine, creation or destruction. There's always two sides. And right now in the victim mentality state, you're stuck in the helplessness, hopelessness, vulnerability is bad, that kind of thinking, and that's not helping you. So Spirit is saying, you can get out of this. You are capable of changing this. You have the power, the magic to bring your power back and to be grounded and to flow, fluidity, flow with your emotions and flow with life, flow with your friends, flow with family, guides, whatever, whoever or whatever is around you. All right, let's get some more information. Spirit, tell me more about Virgo in June. What else should Virgo know? How can we help Virgo get out of this victim mentality? What message do you have for Virgo, Spirit? This one fell out. We have Queen of Cups, sensitivity. Okay. Yeah, you're sensitive about this vulnerability. Totally understandable. Eight of Wands, journeys. This is a very sacred journey for you. King of Cups, commitment. All right. You have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Angel of Destiny. And finally, the Four of Wands, freedom. Yep. Freedom from your victimized mind. Okay. So with the Queen of Cups and King of Cups here, and the Eight of Wands here in the middle. Eight of Wands, journeys. I also think this is action, speed, things changing, moving forward quickly. This victim mentality may have to do with a relationship, a romantic relationship. This could also be about an old, maybe like parents or grandparents. Somebody with wise, older age. But like, again, this, like I said, this could be about you and your significant other, where you're the queen and the king of the household, like you have children, or you're older and you're taking care of others or what have you. So this victim mentality is affecting your relationships, and it is affecting your romantic relationship. If you are not in a relationship, then I would say that, yeah, these are this whatever this victimized feelings or situation could have to do with your parents or people that you look up to, look for guidance. They are affected by this too, and they want to help. Your significant other wants to help and be there and be part of the journey. Even though this is a very difficult journey for you, it's also a difficult journey for the people around you because they can't do anything to help. They are helpless because you have to take the steps. You have to go through what you need to go through. You've got to get your power back, be grounded, and change the outcome, the situation. So you are no longer bound and tied to this victim mentality. The Wheel of Fortune sitting here, saying your destiny or your fortune is changing. This is good. This is a good sign. And it looks like, I would say by the end of June, there's a little sense of freedom here. You're going to work through some of this. It doesn't mean you're going to be fully out of the victim mentality. There might be other aspects that you have to work through in July and farther on. But I want to say there's definitely hope by the end of the month. You're going to see changes. You're going to see something. You're going to feel a little bit more free, a little bit more powerful. You're going to see that you can make changes where you thought you couldn't before. You can get out of the ideas and beliefs that you have that keep you bound and keep you small, so that you can fill the role of queen or king and be an equal to your significant other. Whether it's male, female, it's not a gender thing, whoever your significant other is, this working through this so you can again be balanced and equal with this partner, because as a victim, you're on a different scale than somebody who is happy and free and able to be who they are and not bound by thoughts that keep them from enjoying life. Okay? Let's get one final message. One final piece of advice, please, Spirit, for Virgo for the month of June. Woo, that one flew, so that's the one we'll use. That's the artwork. And it says, you are an I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. Okay, there's your clue. Okay. You are an I. You are an individual. I am this, or I love that, or I can be something. This is part of your higher self, or getting in touch with your higher self. The shadow aspects is part of what's giving you that victim mentality. This is the journey that you're going to go on through June to help heal yourself and heal the others around you and be safe and secure in your vulnerability and in your own power and ability to change outcomes and your fortune, okay, and your relationships. You are an I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. This is a very important information, very important message. You can and you will redeem your shadow aspects. You will move out of this victim mentality. And you will keep your friends and family. They'll be there for you when you're ready to come out, okay? And speak and talk about things or grow or whatever it is that you need to do to help yourself and help others understand what's going on with you, okay? All right, Virgo, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.